Hi guys, welcome back. So we've been working really hard on our masks. We just recently finished up our paper mache where we use newspaper and then copy paper on top to create our masks. We talked a little bit about how masks are used in movies, theme parks, rituals, religions, really any part of the world that you can think of. And then we also learned a little bit about how makeup artists work and what they do. Last time, if you were here, we uploaded images that inspired us, and some of them are amazing, guys. I'm really proud of all the ideas that y'all came up with. A lot of them are very original. Some of you were worried that you wouldn't be able to do your mask because it had very long things connected to the mask. That's okay. At one point in this project, we'll have some time to go back and add ears or hair, whatever you need to add to your mask to make it something that you like. So I'm really excited to see what y'all are gonna do. So you've had some time to think about what kind of mask you want to make. Now today we're going to start with one color. We are going to paint the entire mask one color, and then later on we'll add on different colors. The reason that we're doing this is just because I noticed that these projects turn out to be neater and a lot better looking if you can completely cover this with a color before you go on and add the decorations. So even if you're doing a mask that's one color on one side and one color on the other side, just go ahead and pick a color in your brain because we need to paint the entire mask that color, and then you'll go back and add what you need. Hopefully you picked up a placemat from the front, your mask. Also a paintbrush, hopefully it's a little bit bigger like this one, not one of the small ones. A paper towel, and I will also have paint and water available today, but we'll talk about that in a second. Today, when I call you up, we are going to get our colors over here. First, you'll get one of these palettes, and then I will find the color that you need. Here's the image that I found for my project that inspired me, so I'm going to be using this image to create my mask. What I noticed about it is that it is mostly black, so I'm probably going to paint my mask all black today. And there's some really long ears and kind of these just random things on the side. I'm not going to worry about that today. When we get to cardboard, we'll cut those out, and then I'll show you how we'll attach those. But I'm going to paint my mask black today so that I can get ready to add the features maybe next time. So what I will do is when you bring me your little tray for the paint, I will get the color that you need. I'll go ahead and pour your first little batch into one of these places on the tray. But after that, it's going to be up to you to get more if you need it. So what I usually do is I keep the cap on, turn it upside down, give it a little shake so that the paint goes to the bottom, and then hold it from the side, try to flip. Woo! Yep, you totally saw that, so I'm going to clean up this mess first. All right, now that I have that cleaned up, I'm going to go ahead and hold my paint bottle to the side. That's the easiest way to do this without wasting paint, and gently take my thumb and squeeze just a tiny bit out at a time. You don't need a whole lot to cover this mask, but I will leave the paint out in case you want to come back and get some more, and then you can take this using the green arrows to your seat. Now I will have water available as needed at the sink, but you do not need this water to activate the paint. This is only to make sure that your brush gets cleaned at the end of the day. So don't get this water cup. You don't need it until you need to clean your brush, and you're only using one color, so you'll probably clean your brush once you are all done. So what you're gonna notice is that when you put the paint on, mine's gonna be a little bit different because it's black. Sometimes these colors don't show up right away. Some of them are a little bit more translucent, which means you can kind of see underneath them. They're not very opaque like this black is. So you may need to do several layers. Please check with me when you think you're done. Because you may actually need another layer for this to look as neat as I think you can. Today, your focus is just to completely cover your mask with one color. Try to build up the layers. I have now run out of paint, so it's my responsibility. I'm gonna get my palette, follow the green arrows, and get some more. I got a little bit more of the paint, and now I'm gonna go ahead and finish my mask. Double check and make sure that you have everything. Sometimes these little dots will pop up. Try your best. Hopefully you smoothed out your mask, but sometimes these happen if you didn't get all that smoothness. And really kind of stick the bristles to get those filled. Don't want to see any spots. Like I said, please check with me when you think you're done. And now I'm going to show you the cleanup directions. What I usually look for when I check it is areas like these where the paint is kind of translucent. You can see the mask through it. I'll probably just ask you to go over those spots one more time so that those get covered up. When you are done, and I have checked it, place your paintbrush in the water cup. This is the only time we use it. Give it a little bit of stir to get some of that paint off. And then leave the paintbrush in the water cup. What you'll do is you'll take the water cup to the sinks. I usually put it in the sink over here and then just leave it. You do not have to clean this out. Then you're gonna take your paint palette with that one color on it, and then I'll show you quickly how we clean those out one more time. So to clean your paint palette, I need to go to the sinks. There's 2 sinks here, so 2 people can be cleaning at the same time. You're gonna gently turn on the water, use the cold water, just gentle water. Stuff like this, way too fast. You're gonna get sprayed with water. You wanna do something very slow, barely touch the handle. Then you're gonna take one of these big old giant brushes, get it wet. You're gonna hold the paint palette as if it's looking at the wall or something because you don't wanna get sprayed. And then barely take the brush and just gently swirl the paint away. So basically what I'm doing is I'm painting with the water to get the paint away. It should take literally 10 seconds, that's it. So just get rid of those spots. Once it's completely clean, give it a little shake, turn off the water, put the brush back, and then leave this on the counter. Do not stack them yet. Now, I won't be able to do this on camera, but you're going to need to hold your mask on the placemat like a tray. I'm just gonna hold it with one hand because obviously one hand's on the camera, but you'd be holding with both hands. If you could please follow the green arrow so that no one gets paint on them, and just place it on the back counter. Then you can clean your table and then choose a new activity. Today we have free draw, you could read a book, you could do whiteboard, or you could help a friend. It's up to you. Have a great day, guys, and I'm excited to see what this will turn into.